The Little Mermaid, the second Disney animated film to be directed by John Musgrove and Clements, and of course, the first Disney animated film to have, the first Disney musical to be done by Alan Menken, on composer Alan Menken, which is the greatest composer I've ever seen in my life. Next to John Williams as well. Oh, and actually the first Disney princess movie was to be done by John Musgrove and Clements. But anyway, this is the Disney animated film that a lot of people think that this is the one that started the Disney Renaissance. I see where they're coming from, don't get me wrong, but for me, it was definitely Roger Rabbit. But yeah, I can definitely see why The Little Mermaid is definitely a great movie. Well, a really, really good movie to be exact. Okay, what's the premise? It's about a teenage girl named Ariel, played by Joni Benson. She's basically like collecting human artifacts and gives them to a seagull named Scuttle, played by Bobby Hackett, who tells her, what they are. Like, first, he sees the fork and calls it a dingle hopper. I absolutely love that line, dingle hopper. I've always loved that line. Actually, I've always loved that word. And on the snarf black, the smoke pipe, which is a snarf black. These names are just so funny. It's so much fun to talk about. Like, I love saying these words. Well, especially Dinglehopper. But she basically finds out that that she's supposed to go to do a concert. Then her father, played by Kenneth Mars, is basically disciplines her for not being able to make it. So she basically has an argument with her father that she runs away to her secret hideout, but King Triton's assistant named Sebastian, played by Samuel E. Wright, basically follows her and tries to see if she's not doing anything see if she's not getting into any trouble. But then she actually but then Ariel hears something like a fireworks in the distance. So it basically comes across a prince named Eric. She basically immediately falls in love with them. But then, a little bit later, a hurricane comes by and then basically sets the ship on fire, and then the entire ship explodes because the fire got into the gunpowder and fireworks. She rescues him, set him off the island, and then King Triton finds out from Sebastian, but even though he was really nervous, it destroys all of his merchandise, all of Ariel's things that she found. Then basically, these two eels come on and basically tell her that a sea witch can help her out. But then she actually does come across the sea witch she does come across the sea witch known as Ursula, played by Pat Carroll. And basically it tells her that she'll be able to give her a potion that'll last 3 days to make her a human. Make her a human for the next 3 days. He has to kiss her, if she doesn't do that, she'll turn back into a mermaid, and then she'll belong to Ursula. Of course she agrees, and then she has human legs. And then of course, she basically tries to get a good romance from Prince Eric. And of course, a lot of good side characters and great animation, some good songs, and some more complications that happen later on, blah, 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 blah. So basically, on the whole, it's a really, really good film. But it's not perfect, per se. But just hear me out, though. Honestly, even though I do think the story is really good, I will admit, it's a good story. But the problem is the main character herself, Ariel, a great character, a really good character, probably one of Disney's most prettiest Disney princesses. I really enjoy her character. I do enjoy her character, but I'll get to her, or what's good about her, though. What's bad about her, though, is that she's a little bit of a whiny person. And then plus, she basically wants what she really wants to get. And she'll just go the distance to actually get it. And plus, the other issue with her is that she doesn't, I honestly think that she actually doesn't learn anything. And then, that's it. All she does is just say she's sorry to her father, but she doesn't really learn that much, you know? But what's good about her though is that I do like her personality. I love her design and especially her speaking voice and singing voice. Um, but I think she's a very enjoyable character. I really love how she actually doesn't talk in the when she actually does try to start dating the prince for a little bit. Wait, sorry. I also love the comic relief characters. I love Sebastian. Flounders is an adorable character. Buddy Hackett as Scuttle is great. Odo as the chef is about as funny as it sounds. I mean, he's not in it for very, very long. So does the maid character. Oh, by the way, do you realize that's the lady who played as Grace from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? You know, the one that goes, oh, she's an outrageous dude. Oh, it's that actress. I never realized that until I found out later on in one of the other videos. I forgot what it was. I think it was in the voice acting, or the behind the scenes or something. But I'm like, that's really cool because I really like that actress. Oh, then who'd have thought she'd actually come back in another Disney film, like in A Bug's Life, for example. Oh, but who'd she play? Yeah, she played this Dr. Flora in A Bug's Life later on. I mean, the villain herself, Ursula, is definitely one of the best Disney villains ever. The songs done by Alan Menken are definitely great. The best song in the movie, Under the Sea. Oh yeah, well, every last of them are great songs. But my favorite one is Under the Sea. The other really, really great song is A Poor Unfortunate Souls, which is one of the best villain songs ever. Oh, and I love how Ursula kind of reminds me a bit more of Maleficent, like she's like enjoys being evil and stuff, almost like how Ratigan is too. I also like the Prince I really enjoyed the Prince character. King Triton's great. And I really like the connections between these cute characters. Like I believe they do have a good camaraderie. I also I also really like the chemistry between her and Prince Eric. But there's another Disney animated film I think that does it the best, actually. Well, two of them, actually. But this was a really good startup to actually do something like that. And I was really impressed. So, yeah, The Little Mermaid is definitely a very charming, very fun, and very delightful movie, though. I will say, it's a great and delightful film to watch. So, I was also hearing that girls kind of have a hate for this as well, a hate for this film. But no, maybe it's just me. But if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth your time. So but if you have seen it, what do you think about it? Just comment below, click like in the video. I will see you in the next video. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Okay, and still don't forget to subscribe and share the video. And I will see you in the next video later on. I'm the Bostonian Critic, and I'm signing out. Take care.